going down the route of the great irony, the great paradox of the world that we live in. We have this amazing system that if we look at from this ironic point of view, we can learn even more. This is why I say nature is ironic. I just use that as a general phraseology of trying to achieve critical thinking. I even did a presentation among this topic, nature is ironic, in my high school because of how I saw it then. It was a little hard to explain, not gonna lie, but I could probably explain it much better now. But this quote probably says it the best. Okay, and you can see this irony in every which way from people even in the truth community, like, oh, I'm seeking the truth. Well, guess what? You're missing this, or guess what? You're not seeking the truth here. Like this, there's always things that we can hold each other accountable for, and always things that we can open our mind for to never claim that we know everything or know everything that's going on. Okay, quote, we have bigger houses but smaller families, more conveniences but less time, more degrees but less sense, more knowledge but less judgment, more experts but more problems, more medicines but less healthiness. We've been all the way to the moon and back but have trouble crossing the street to meet the new neighbor. We built more computers to hold more information, to produce more copies than ever, but have less communication. We have become long on quantity, but short on quality. These are times of fast food, but slow digestion, tall men, but short character, sleep profits, but shallow relationships. It is a time when there is much in the window, but nothing in the room. A quote by Dalai Lama, and this is just perfectly said, right? I'm sure that many people listening to this can agree when they look at this bigger picture of life that we're in, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is not just talking about the illusion, it's talking about the limits, it's talking about the belief systems, the mindsets, the man-made creation, and the man-made enthusiasm for more man-made materials when they know darn right that it's not necessarily truly fulfilling. And again, nature sends this message to everybody, but people have trapped themselves in mentalities. They've trapped themselves into ways of thinking and in their careers to the point where they feel like their whole life is compromised. Shall they compromise it? Okay, and I think the very last one there is a really important one to me, at least. Not just the medicine one. It says, it is a time when there is much in the window but nothing in the room. So we see and we think that there's a lot in somewhere, perhaps somewhere we think that we want to go, but in reality, there's nothing there. Nothing that's going to truly serve us. Nothing that is actually helpful, you know. You want to live in this sterile environment with no bacteria, no variety of germs, because you want to live among Western medicine, which is all technology and replacement of organs and all this. Be my guest, go promote that. But I don't think that the world wants that. I think the world will move in the favor of nature, but getting there could either be hard or people could be accepting of it. If it's hard, it's going to just cause more harm, but either way, we'll get our way of nature. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of alignment with our belief systems and our willpower. So shall you decide to agree with this and move on with this movement? I mean, we can change the world the more people that we influence to understand this knowledge, understand this paradox of our age, so we can have this greater picture in our lives and then act upon it. So you say, okay, well, how do we act upon this idea of more medicines but less healthiness? We look at the medicine that has always existed this whole time. Perhaps less medicine is actually key, as we know with fasting, as we know with letting the body just heal itself as it's supposed to, instead of pumping it with fast food and food that isn't fulfilling because it's lacking nutrition and it's just causing you to be more hungry because it's not natural. I mean, every end of the equation is just saying because it's not natural, because it's not of nature, right? More experts but more problems because it's not of nature. More knowledge but less judgment because it's not of nature. You know, what knowledge is this? This is not good knowledge. from of course the mainstream media. What knowledge are they giving you? Fear knowledge, the knowledge on fear. They don't even tell you what fear is, so you don't even know how they're manipulating you. But this is the thing, right? Looking at all those levels of depths beyond the paradox, then you start seeing the matrix of the system. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe, like, and do whatever you wish. It's up to you. You are free in this life, and if you want to know how to change the world truly, please, I encourage you to check out my website, Nita.one. It's here for all of us, actually. It's not my website. It is my website, but it isn't. It's here for us all. We're all messengers. We're all fellow human beings. Let's change the world truly, and we can do it with Nita.one. Nature's the answer.